What's going on, dudes? It's your boy and the Matrix, and another day, another Nintendo news story. Well, Nintendo never misses a chance to sue people. Never. From Power World to the fans, everybody, anybody. Whoever they seem as a threat to not have to, you know, preserve old Nintendo games. They'll go after that person. For example, this next victim that we're talking about here. This next victim is a Redditor who was apparently selling modified Nintendo games.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
Now, well, technically, if you modified a game, can it still be pirated? Because technically, you did change. Well, actually, no, because it's still, the copyright and all that. The name of the Reddit is called Switch Pirates. Well, first of all, how about not call your Reddit group Switch Pirates? Because the name is very obvious. Anyways, I'm here at Tom'sHardware.com. It says Nintendo asked for 4.5 million default judgment against Reddit. Mod accused of pirating thousands of games. Artbox allegedly asked for donations for faster access to his stolen library. I understand why people sell the 7 Cs, aka using the 5-finger discount on Nintendo games on the internet. I understand why people do it because I've done it. I've done it. I'm not gonna lie. I downloaded Super Mario Sunshine a couple of weeks ago, and it's been a blast. And I didn't have to go back and buy a GameCube game in order to play Super Mario Sunshine, because Nintendo refuses to, put those games in the new console. Right? They think that most people just hold on to their old console. Well, no, because life goes on, things change, so what the heck. Super Mario Sunshine. Absolute blast. But, there comes, there's certain things that you should not do that can really put you on the map. See, once you start reselling things like this, when you start selling things that don't really belong to you, companies are going to come after your ass. For example, Disney. Disney doesn't even like fan artists. People that make fan art for Disney. Disney doesn't even allow people to sell fan art. It's a very, very, very. It's a red zone. It's a red zone, because companies can easily come after you. You do a fan art of Pikachu. Let's say Pikachu wearing a hat, and I don't know, on a skateboard or something. Guess what? Pokemon's gonna come after your ass. Hey, what's going on, guys? Real quick, if you are looking for an artist, then I am your man. I am open for commissions, and I am doing fan art, anime style art, character designs, character concept art, group art, as well as Christian art. If you are interested, the prices start as low as $50 per artwork. You can contact me at my email, which is in the description below, or you can order through Coffee, and I will see you there. If you try to sell that art piece, that's just how it is. They will come after you. Anyways, let's go into our story. Alright, it says Nintendo is infamous for its stringent stance against any kind of copyright infringement, to the point where even fans' edits have gotten people in trouble. So, when the people tells you to stop illegally distributing games, you should probably listen. But that doesn't seem to be the case for Artbox, who served as the primary moderator of the Reddit group Switch Pirates subreddit for some time, before he was charged last year for selling pirated games. Originally reported by Nintendo Everything, the company is now seeking a 4.5 million default judgment because the defendant never showed up for the court proceeding. Archbot's real name, James Williams. They got his real name. Oh my goodness. They got his real name. See, this is how horrible Nintendo is. They'll go after you. They'll put your name on display for the world to see. And then somebody can go on social media and easily find this guy. is popular in the Switch modding community. He reportedly ran several pirated sites along with shops such as JITS, where games are available to download on jailbroken Switch consoles. James not only tested Nintendo's patience pertaining to its intellectual property, but committed the cardinal sin of piracy while doing so, charging money for it. Yeah, I mean, piracy is already bad enough, because the thing with piracy, at least companies don't know that you're doing that. They don't know that you're doing that, right? But once you start selling shit, selling pirated stuff, it tends to leave a trace. So it just becomes more dangerous. It just makes it easier for them to find your ass. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful out there, guys. Look, when it comes to these big companies like, especially Disney and Nintendo. Disney and Nintendo they're very alike. Nintendo's just the Disney of gaming. All right, you do anything to use their intellectual property for profit, they will come after you. Disney does that all the time. That's why I'm very careful when I draw fan art. I like to draw. If you guys don't know, I like to draw. I do commissions. Commissions are open. If you want some anime art done for you, what if it's original characters or fan art, let me know. I do fan art. I draw, and I'm very careful what I draw, what I put out there, because I know that it's not mine, and I know that ultimately, these corporations, they're gonna want, if I do anything for profit, they're gonna want money out of it. So that's why I try to create my own original characters. Yeah, so be careful out there. Nintendo's really cracking down on shit. Anybody that promotes these device with, those devices, those handheld gaming devices that have like 1,000 pirated games. You gotta be careful with those. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications, and be careful with when Nintendo games out there. If you're gonna sell the 7 Cs, don't sell anything. Just use it for your own pleasure. And that's it. Godspeed.